So Walter, you have been sounding quite optimistic during the panel. What are the reasons for your optimism?
Well, I think the main reason is that thanks to the ECB, a lot of what is called the tail risk has been removed from the market, and therefore, at least for the foreseeable future or for the next few months, I'm pretty optimistic that corporate banks will have a much easier life raising financing, actually both in the debt as well as in the equity market.
How much do you think the leveraging, which is going on now throughout Europe, is a factor impacting that?
Well, I think this is a very tough question to answer, because on the one hand we have seen that the large banks in Europe actually have increased their balance sheet despite what everyone thought, i.e. the opposite, they have not delivered. But on the other hand, there are many smaller and medium-sized banks who actually are in a process of doing so and have to do so, because they cannot raise the equity otherwise. So I think we have a pretty much lopsided market, in the sense that the big banks are much less under stress to do the deleveraging than the medium and small-sized banks, which also has an impact on the borrowing market, because the large corporates have much less problems, therefore, to raise even in the bank market financing, or let alone in the corporate market, whereas small and medium-sized companies who might have to rely in the past on the small and medium-sized banks obviously have a bigger problem. I think so. There's a dichotomy in the market right now.
Speaking in terms of sectors, are there any particular sectors that you think banks would be easy to lend to more than to others?
I don't think that we have any sector-specific situation right now. Now, on the other hand, we know that we are now going into a recession, and as in every recession, it will turn out which of the sectors will be more affected than others, and then obviously those sectors might have more problems or not. But I think right now, at this particular moment, I don't think that there is really any specific sector that stands out that has a very big problem.
My last question is, what can be a game changer? What can change your optimism?
Well, I said,
or maybe boost it.
No, I said at the beginning that I'm optimistic for the next few months. Okay, so I think if the politicians in the Eurozone are not using the window that they have been given by the ECB to come up with political solutions for the euro crisis, there is a substantial risk that in 6 months or in 9 months, we may find ourselves in another crisis situation as we headed in the second quarter of this year. So I think that is certainly not over yet.